storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Don't try to discredit me, but I mean, it's kind of hard. I got a public track record, and I'll call you goddamn liar. I don't care whether you're Jesus or the president. If you're lying, you're lying.
Yeah, point blank. Let me ask you something. When it comes to Obama, I was reading something where it said he was actually left an inheritance by his stepfather, right?
Wait a minute. Stepdaddy was one of the 10 or 12 richest men on the planet Earth when he died. He was an oil tycoon. He left everything in a trust in Indonesia. Baraki is one of the 3 equal beneficiaries. It's exempt from American law, and Business Insider reported his net income for 2018 after all expenses at $570 million on what was perhaps a $1.25 billion draw from the trust fund. Wow. See, Lolo Soetoro ran the death squads, and allegedly about 55 years ago, The Hague had a warrant out for his arrest for crimes against humanity, to wit, the mass murder of 500,000 people. He used to run the death squads for the Indonesian army. He was effectively the Heinrich Himmler in Indonesia. He was also an international vice president for Standard Oil. So Standard Oil helped set him up so they could get into Indonesian oil. Now, Indonesia may sit on top of the world's largest oil reserves. Nobody knows yet. Also, there's an interesting little side effect. Zapata Oil and Zapata Offshore Oil used to operate with Lolo Soetoro and his business on joint ventures. There's this other entity called Halliburton. Halliburton was chartered in 1946 in Oklahoma by George Herbert Walker, Uncle Herbie to President George Herbert Walker Bush. Great uncle to President George Walker Bush. And guess what? There is a gentleman named Samuel Hinckley who died in Cape Cod. His direct descendants include President George Herbert Walker Bush, President George Walker Bush, Vice President Dick Cheney, and President Barack Obama through his mama.
And that's why they're so close. That's why they're so...
Warren Buffett was one of the cousins too, as is Brad Pitt, the actor.
Oh, wow. That I didn't know.
This dude had 7 U.S. presidents as direct descendants, 1 vice president, several billionaires, and a whole bunch of multimillionaires. He has some heavyweight sperm, I guess. He was a French Huguenot, and he was attempting to escape the Protestant persecution in France, so he made himself an indentured slave to get over to the American colonies. He died in 1622 in Cape Cod.
And so when you talk about stuff like that, Your Honor, when you talk about stuff like that, that's why I tell people this whole Hollywood, Illuminati stuff, like all of those people come from a bloodline. Like it's...
Well, the Illuminati is known as LGBT.
Got questions? Talking to one of the world's top 10 psychics ought to help. Dr. Linda Salvin is amazing with an uncanny ability to clarify your issues and bring you quick and accurate answers and predictions. From the White House to the homeless, Dr. Linda has helped thousands over more than 2 decades on her national radio show, by phone, in person. When you need answers, Dr. Linda lights the way. Book time with this gifted healer and clairvoyant now. Visit lindasalvin.com or call 888-509-1077. And you can bring Dr. Linda's metaphysical healing home with her spirit-filled candles, Wicks of Wisdom, where pure essential oils and elements are powerfully released through her proprietary rituals to assist you in love, legal, career, finances, health, and more. Wicks of Wisdom work. See them and order yours at lindasalvin.com. Always fun and accurate, Dr. Linda's visions bring you solutions. Call 888-509-1077 or visit Linda Salvin.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.